Hello, everybody, Yay. And welcome to my first show. Everybody gotta say yay! It is called Politics with the Princess. Okay. And you are watching this on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Streaming live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube and Twitter. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow. And we will be taking calls later on in the show, right, Zoe?
Sure.
You're going to let us know when. The call-in number is 313-355-6018. And once again, welcome to Politics with the Princess. Yes. I am the political princess, as they call me. I have been in politics for about 10 years now, right? What do? I consider myself true grassroots organizer before anything, right? And we'll talk more a little bit about me. You can call in and ask me more questions for those who know me. For those who don't know me, you can get to know me by asking questions. Let's get to it really quick because I have some awesome guests. Yes. So first of all, this show is for everybody, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is not a show where we spew out hate or evil. This is a show where we're going to welcome all and nothing but kindness, right? Because kindness kills hate, and we're all about love. And so this is going to be a show for the voice of the people and handling things in a kind manner, but still getting no curse words, right? Sephora doesn't like me to curse. Still getting stuff done. So I have to end. So this is going to be a circle of friends. Meeting new friends every Friday at 12 o'clock, you guys. Nice. So I'm going to introduce first my co-host, the lovely Sephora. I call her Z-Dog. She really doesn't like that much, but she is Z-Dog. I'll tell you why later. She does. She's Z-Dog. And somebody I've known forever, my brother. State Rep Jules Jones. I could not have a first show without him. Yeah. I said, you got to be my first guest because it's all family. Mm-hmm. So, Sephora.
Hello. Well, I'm so glad. First, let me give honor to God for being here. I'm just grateful for being. It's a blessing to be.
You grateful to be around us? I know.
Yeah, it's a whole
It's a thing. We got that thing.
It's a vibe, and it's good for the culture. Seriously, I'm really grateful for that one. Thank you for having me here, and then for two, let's do what we need to do. Let's get into it. I wanted to ask y'all something though.
Really? Already?
I just wanted to jump.
Right off the bat.
I want to do a one-word check-in. I just want to know how y'all feel today.
What's a one-word check-in?
So just give me one word that describes how you feel today.
Holla.
Scared. Can I give you two?
No.
One word. I'm
just
cheating.
One.
Scared as shit.
Okay.
We need a cussing jar.
Because this is new. Yeah. Like, I've been asked to do a radio show for at least about 2 or 3 years now, and I've been... It's just, I don't know. People think I have so much to say. They want to pick this brain. Let's see how this rolls, okay? Yeah. We thank Roger for having me and actually forcing me to do it. You have to do it. So I'm here. Yeah. I'm doing shout out to Roger, who owns the station, WJZZ, Detroit. Okay, so let's just get into, we got a lot going on in Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
This is a political show.
Oh, yeah.
I want to talk about this race for Detroit. The mayor's race, right? So we have a list of names of people who are running for mayor in Detroit. Okay? So I don't know if they are still, do anybody know, is Maya Jones still in the race? Who I like Maya Jones, a young girl. Y'all know Maya Jones? I like her determination and her willingness to say, I want to do this and I'm going to do it. Right. And I don't care if anybody challenge me on I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. But is she still in the race? Does anybody know that?
I'm not sure.
Call in later and tell us no. You think she's still in? We have Anthony Adams. Let's do some big names. Okay. Anthony Adams. Right. He started running a long time ago. I've been seeing all his billboards everywhere. How y'all feeling about Anthony Adams? I know you're not in Detroit. You really you're always in Detroit.
Right.
You have family in Detroit.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Anthony Adams in the race?
I mean, I always encourage everybody that wants to run to get out there and run. So it's like I mean, it's good to see the energy, but it's definitely especially from working with you and a lot of other people, being in different states, it's a lot that I would like to see change.
That's what I want to talk about other states, really, though. But the thing you say, encouraging other people to run.
Right.
I think everybody has a right to run.
Correct.
But I don't know, somehow here, I think mainly in Detroit, people get pissed when you want to run for office. And they say, why did you get in that race? You gonna... Since maybe they feel that they are the right person for the job. I think everybody has a right to run. And I think the best candidate will win.
True.
So if you really want to win, can I not cut? You need to work your tail off.
There you go.
To win. Right? But let's talk about some stuff that I admire about you. So you travel the country and all that good stuff. Then we'll talk about the emotional stuff that I admire about you. That how you've grown me, and most people don't know. You're in other states doing other things, working with other candidates. I want to know more about this Virginia race, because we're always focused on what's going on in Michigan, but we go outside the state and are entrenched in other elections. Let's talk a little about what's going on with Virginia, how you get in Virginia, who's running. Just take it away.
Yeah, I mean, in Virginia, it's a gubernatorial races going on that's slated to happen pretty soon. I believe within the month. And so, with our Black Party organization, it's branched off of the Black Millennial Convention that we had started.
Okay, so the Black Party. First of all, for the people that don't know, because you just slid that in.
Right.
What is the Black Party?
So, our Black Party it's not a registered political party, but it's a thought tank and a group of it's an aggregate of individuals from different backgrounds, political backgrounds, entertainment industry folk, folks in the league, clergy, all kinds of stuff. Just a whole bunch of
how can you join us?
Folks. You can go on to www.ourblackparty.org.
And it accept everybody, or do y'all be like, oh, you're not elected, so no, you don't matter.
No, it
accepts everybody.
Completely accepts everyone, even allies, but we're primarily focused on advancing a Black narrative and a Black agenda.
I love that.
And so we basically we're not partisan. So we have Republicans that are part of it, Democrats, not people that don't claim any kind of party status. It's just about if you're about the Black agenda, moving that forward. We are here for you. So we've been getting people involved, and we've endorsed a handful of candidates already. We've had some successful races. We've had some other races that were interested. But we're just completely getting behind them, supporting them, and giving them the resources they need to advance that narrative.
So I know in Virginia, it's a really is a race. Right. This one is going to be one for the history books, right?
Oh yeah.
So what candidates are you guys interested in, or y'all are still in the process of interviewing them all?
So we were just wrapping up the interview process. Now if we endorse someone, it's typically going to be a Black candidate, right?
Okay, I love that.
Always be a Black candidate. What I would say. And so all the Black candidates in the race that went through the application process are the ones that we have spoke to. We haven't quite released the information yet, so I'm not at liberty to talk about all that kind of stuff yet.
I just
But I mean, we spoke to several individuals, some folks that are the younger candidates in the race, some of the more seasoned states people that's in the race, as well as some other folk that are a part of the process who have. I don't know, it's a lot of it's interesting. Very interesting.
But I have one question about the Black Party. So it's so many African American organizations, right?
Right.
And so we say we want Black candidates. We need Black candidates, right?
Right.
Not only do you endorse them, how is the fundraising process? Because in politics to win, you need two things. I always tell people: money and people.
Right.
So votes and money. It just will not.
Right.
And how do you guys fundraise for them? Do you?
Yeah, so I mean, we're definitely involved in giving some finances, and also the beautiful thing about our Black Party, and like I said, it stemmed off the Black Millennial Convention. So a lot of those cats, most of us met the politicians or the public servants at least met years ago through the Young Elected Officials Network. So we have hundreds of young Black electeds all over the country, and so we're already familiar with the fundraising. We're already doing that sort of stuff.
It's already in y'all because you have to fundraise yourself. So you are not only educating them, but you're helping them.
Right.
You're helping to nurture them,
Correct.
Which is very important. It sounds like a family-oriented thing.
Yes.
So that's for Virginia. Any other states that hot topics for any other states? I think who has a race coming up? Texas has a few races out there.
Well, I mean, we're getting involved in a lot of different states, but at all different levels of government. So, like one of our
wait, I like all different levels of government.
Yeah, one of our things is to get 1,000 blacks elected by 2024, which is very reasonable.
No, it's reasonable.
And it's definitely possible. So that's what we're starting to do. And I mean, that all levels of government, from Congress, presidency, the U.S. Senate, to this board of education, the precinct delegates, everything, all the way from the
I like how he said precinct delegate. He snuck that in so I can
Had
smile.
to.
Precinct delegate.
That's how I got started back in the day.
So that's what I'm gonna ask you, because this is what y'all don't know.
Let's take a pause for there, right?
This is, you ready?
Let's go large.
Nothing moves without grassroots.
Right.
Grassroots creates all movements.
Agreed.
Elected officials just follow.
Correct.
Y'all see the movement that's going on. Y'all say, oh my God, let me go to these meetings, let me figure it out, and then y'all follow. Yeah. Grassroots, you need to know your power. You create the movement, and they follow you. It's not the other way around. Mm-hmm. Grassroots community don't, elected official can tell them anything, and they're not really believing it. To be a true grassroots is what you believe, and you rally the people behind you, and you get to moving no matter who's standing with you. Correct. So I like how you said the precinct delegate, because that's the essence of the grassroots. And shout out to all the precinct delegates.
The basic building block right there, the precinct delegates.
And then every time I'm with you, I remember how young you are.
Yeah.
So this is the question: what age did you say, I want to be involved in politics, and why? Can I not cuss? Because I want to say why the F. But I can't. I'm not going to. I got one on
the board.
We need the jar. We need the cuss jar for sure.
$1,000 now.
But why politics? Like, what age did you say? Because you started young. 18, the youngest city councilman, was it in the world, in the United States? I don't know
like
what we did. We created history.
Right.
So you just been on this. Woo! Mm-hmm. At 18.
Right.
What age you had to start somewhere where you said, I want to get into that crazy universe world?
Yeah, it was around that time, really. Like, I was just task oriented as I got older, but I was always involved, like the Black Caucus Foundation with like Mama Stallworth and all of them over there on McNichols and Myers. I grew up there doing that kind of stuff. But I wanted to be a spy back in the day. So it's
a spy.
I want to do all that stuff. You remember y'all Hey, even during the city council campaign, I left the country in the middle of the campaign to take on like this assignment. Then I came back and then won the campaign. So it's like I was still like, for a long time, I wanted to be that spot, like the Black James Bond, or like Mission Impossible.
I love it.
Or something like that. But people were just like, hey, you should run. And I went to that Congressional Black Caucus conference in 2014, and I was like, you know what, shoot, it might be
because
dope to go home and
when
run.
you ran for city council, remember, you asked a lot of us. Of course, it was like, okay, cool, we're gonna do this, but it was a lot of, I would say, seasoned. Mm-hmm. Wait your turn. Right. No, wait your turn. What do you say to those that are dealing with that when people are telling them, no, you're not ready, you're only 18. Right. Wait your turn.
I say you got to make your move before you're ready. Like all the time. Like, I mean, the sooner you get started, the better off it'll be, and people will realize afterwards, like, it's not so much about your age or that youthfulness or whatnot, that, even if it's a hindrance at first or something that turns people off, they eventually like fall in love with it. And they're like, you know what? Look at the work ethic. They move from, you just being young to you becoming like a dynamic person or something like that. They actually enjoy it.
Okay.
So it's like, don't let it stop you.
Do what you feel. So we want to remind you that this is our first show, and we're loving it. And you are watching the Politics with the Political Princess on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Streaming live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe or follow. Call-ins, we're taking calls later. The number is 313-355-6018. I'm kind of scared of calls because you don't know what they're going to call that. And what if I be like, I'm not answering that? I'll pass. Can you pass on questions on radio?
No.
We pass them.
Okay. We
here.
We used to answer whatever.
If it's not kind, don't even call. Because we're passing. We're passing.
Loving environment.
So, another question. It's Mother's Day, right?
Ooh.
Every day
Happy
is
Mother's Day to our mothers.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
What
Mother's
role did your mother play with you? Like, becoming who you are and doing all these amazing things.
I mean, my mom, my dad, both of them, they just dragged me around it, but I was on the
'Cause I know
hip
your
all
mom.
the time. You know, they kept me involved in everything in the church and the community, made sure I was involved. And mom definitely, I mean, the parent-teacher conferences, the parent-teacher boards, throughout my whole school life, she was always there.
Right.
Pushing me on and stuff like that. So I mean, I think women in general are just they're incubators. You know,
Black
it's like
women are very strong.
Yeah, you give them something and they multiply it and they make it grow. And so she did a fantastic job of that. Even to this day, you know, that's like
She's
that's
still
my
there.
baby.
Your mama don't play.
That's my
Look, he
baby for sure.
smiles when he says
Yeah,
it. So you
his
can
mama
tell
is
it's
so
true.
heavily involved in
Yeah.
the community and always been heavily involved with him.
Amen.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
like
busy.
like my mom, like I went and
Oh,
he.
yeah. Something else.
Y'all think I got a
love
mom?
What's your mom?
So my mom literally has no filter,
Yeah.
but she's a lover. Like
Yeah.
she's my mom. I would not be who I am without my mom and all the things she drilled in, with me, which we need in the political world.
Come on.
Like, cause the political world is a world
Right.
In itself?
in itself.
Okay.
Is a place.
Like, okay.
With all the chaos and distractions, how do you remember while you're here? First of all, do you understand why you're here? You know, what is your mission? How do you see that? What do you see in politics as it is? And how do you stay on track?
Yeah. I mean, I think every day, like how you said, it's a world. Every day is a new day in politics. You know,
Sure.
it's like it's always something new to accomplish. It's like you always figure out a new reason why why you in that position.
Yeah,
or
you
why
gotta
have
remember,
that
right?
platform. So I think that's. I mean, I just stay in constant contact with the people, the same folks that supported me from day one, that's been behind me, that I've been working for. I keep a pulse on that, and that keeps me reminded every single day. Like, okay, this is what you're doing. This is why you're doing it. This is what you're doing it for. This is who it's benefiting. And so, it's like it's common sense, it's clockwork, really. You know,
It's
because like
clockwork.
I stay in the same. I haven't changed.
Because a lot will come at you.
Yeah.
Like, people don't like when
I
you're
believe it. I see
a
it.
lot. You've been around me. A
Mhm.
lot comes at you in this world, and you have to remember why you are here, and
Full
you
contact.
have to stand on something, and never compromise that for anything, because there's a lot of room to compromise.
Right.
They coming.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I like how you said that.
Right.
I like how you said that. Like, that is a different word, because I come from education. So God bless you guys that work in this field, because it's
Yeah,
different.
I mean, that's the same thing too. You're dealing with a lot of
you're dealing with a lot of politics, and it's a lot of bureaucracy.
It's a little different, though.
No, actually, it's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it's
I
all-
used
it's
to
all the
teach.
same.
It's
Really?
kind of worse at a school, when a person want to be the principal and they trying to knock the principal off.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
and then
A
they
lot of
get all the
stuff. I
teachers
see.
to say the principal ain't doing his job, especially in the charter
Yeah,
schools.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
It's a lot-
it's,
it's a lot
it's
going
the
on.
same way in politics, but I think from our upbringing, what you were instilled at a young age, like one thing my mother told me, treat everybody the same. You can learn anything from everybody,
Right.
especially the bum on the street.
Yeah.
And I didn't really understand that. I used to say, who's this bum on the street? I'm not about to go talk.
Now I talk to-
But they've been here longer than me.
Yeah.
I can learn what mistake they made to put themselves in that
Yeah.
situation. You can learn anything from everybody. But what I found in politics is that I want to know everybody's story.
Yeah.
I rather talk to the person behind the scenes, not the person that's in front,
Right.
because I want to know how that person in front got there.
Yep.
And it's a whole, what people don't, it's a whole machine behind that one person. And so the knowledge don't come from it doesn't come from the elected official. It comes from everybody that touched him to get him there.
Right.
That's real.
That's where the knowledge comes
That's
from.
real.
So you want to, everybody think, I gotta get close to him.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Joe!
not me. Which
Joe!
I get close to me though. Y'all get close to me. It's
Nobody
cool.
don't need to get close to me right now. No. Stay away. Don't get close to
Stay
my
away,
brother.
stay
He ain't taking no applications right now. He focused.
I
So
love
Go holler. That's right.
they really about to be hollering. Fuck you.
Yeah, y'all are funny.
So attention with who is behind the scenes. Get to know that person in the corner that is calling. The person in the corner watching the room is the one that's calling all the shots and the one that has the most power. Just so you know.
In case you didn't.
While you ignoring them, in case you didn't know, the person that you walk past and be like, your face ain't no flyer. Okay. That's the person that can get your face on
y'all
the
dropping
flyer.
gems today. Y'all
That's
dropping
the one that's
gems.
handling the business and don't care about the spotlight.
Yeah.
So you want to always find out the story of who pulled what to get who there.
Right.
And you want to do your history in politics or any profession. If I'm in the education field and I'm working at a school, I want to know who was the principal before, who was this, who was that.
Absolutely.
In politics, I want to know everything. Who created Coleman? What did Coleman do? Who did what, when, where, and why? And how did they move? In the chess game, you want to study the field that you in because everything has already happened before. The wheel cannot be recreated. It's going to happen again. So you want to already know. So history, studying the history and everything is very important. Okay, so we want to remind you that you are watching.
Hey.
What are we watching, Zoe? What's the name of the show? Politics with who?
The Political Princess.
The Politics with a Parental Princess, right? I just totally screwed that up. On WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Streaming live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow us as well.
I learned something new today.
What did you learn?
When he talked about Twitch. That's like a new platform.
I never even knew it existed.
Yeah, so
I said what is Twitch. But I'm sure you know what Twitch is.
I heard about it before,
Oh, you're not on it yet?
Nah.
What? Holla ain't on Twitch?
Facebook and Instagram. That's it. I got a minimum.
Wait, you're not on,
Twitter. I got a Twitter account.
you're not on, what's the other thing?
Which one?
OnlyFans.
It's some stuff.
I wouldn't say it too much.
Clubhouse.
So, I don't,
Clubhouse.
look, I didn't get on,
I started, but I don't really
I didn't get on Facebook until 2013, 2014.
Really?
And then when I know I'm a lame.
What?
Then when I got on Facebook, it wasn't my name. It was called Detroit Organizer. And there was a picture of Coleman Young.
Wow. So you was low-key on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, I've always wanted to be behind the scenes, but somehow he pushes you forward slowly.
Right.
But I had to get it because I was working on the mayor's race. And, they all want you to have stuff and share that you support them. And then it just turned into, now social media is my biggest bang for my, it's like crazy.
Right.
Something that I ran from forever.
Wow.
Like, I never wanted to be on social media, ever.
And now you live in the living color.
I'm really not live. You are.
No, I mean,
Oh, you can.
but I'm just saying.
It's a
okay.
thing.
As soon as you turn your Facebook on, it's on. You live. Everybody know. As a matter of fact, I gotta ask: are you guys live?
Yeah.
He is, of course, live.
Okay.
I am not live because that's too much work to do all of that. So he is so of course live. So support. You have anything for us?
This has
'Cause she
been
said
really.
she wanted
Listen,
to
I've
bother us
been
with some
really
questions.
enjoying the whole show, like the whole time. So I just been videoing and then really just listening to it though. But I think you guys dropped a lot of gems. And two, I'm glad it's recorded because people get to go back and watch like a lot of what you all said. Some of the important things. Yeah, I do have some questions though, and I got some questions on here. Like people been just kind of chiming in
really?
live. Yeah.
I don't trust her people.
Let's see what's going on. But these are a lot of you all friends, and they are just saying hello. Let me see where I can find the questions though.
I see
Just
like
scroll up.
questions too.
Oh, you got questions? You gonna have a lot of questions. What's going on? What's this? I'm not gonna get any questions. People don't. But just for the most part, though, politics, politics is, for me, when I first got into politics, I saw it as politics. You're helping candidates get to the right place. And then when I say don't compromise yourself, when you're on a campaign and you are working for a candidate that does not believe the same thing you believe at the core. Right. And I'm saying simple values. One of my strict rules, you will respect what you guys call the volunteer. I don't call them volunteers. I call them team members. I call them family because they don't have to be there, right? As soon as I see a candidate not valuing that, I don't care who you are. I don't care what name you have. I walk away.
Yeah.
Right.
You would treat them like gold. and you will never forget them because they are the reason why you're in office. So anybody who has ever worked with me, that's my one rule. And I've walked away from some really pretty high, profile people just because of the disrespect of, and because they don't think about that. I think it's weird how some candidates think that they have to do this. They don't have to do anything. They can go to work, come home, take care of their kids. They go to work, come to your office, make a phone call for you.
Right.
And then some candidates get mad if they only call 10 people. Guess what? They didn't have to call one person. If they call one person, you should say thank you, because that one person may call 100 people. Like, I praise anybody who shares something on my page of a candidate that they don't even know. If I put up a candidate and somebody else shares it or like it, you didn't have to take that second to do that.
Right.
That's volunteerism right there to me. Yeah. So that's one of my rules, because people ask me, how do you choose who you work with? First, I got to sit and talk to you, and you actually got to care. It's with a heart. Yeah. I don't look at if you have a chance to win or if you don't have a chance to win. It's if you have a heart, because if you have a heart and you actually care about people, you can touch a million people. The race is already won because you can touch people and connect to people. So that's something really very important
about you too. Like, I like that you all talked about. Let me tell you something that I really, really like that stood out too.
Oh, that's my cousin. You know my cousin?
Destiny Harding. She said hi.
Destiny, that's my cousin.
Yeah, that's what she said.
What are you doing? No.
I ain't gonna. I gotta unfollow you right now.
Unfollow. She not hanging. No.
Unfollow you right now, Destiny.
What's the question?
You all said something really important, and it made me feel a certain way almost. And I know my viewers and people who just been watching too felt it. You guys made it seem like everybody could be a part of this. And you mentioned, that's huge though, because you don't realize how many people. I work in low income communities, and these people have so many different dreams. You just don't know how. You know what I'm saying? So I like how you all talked about anybody could really be a part of it.
Anybody can do anything they want to do.
Yeah.
Anybody, you can change your life with less than 1 week, and that's what we train people for. I have a number of organizations where we empower people. I do not want to go down the line, maybe in the show. But like when I was about to say about politics, when I first got into politics, it was politics, getting candidates and connected. And when I say you got to know why you're here, it's more than getting candidates connected. It's actually using what I have connected to. I look at myself as a connector. When people ask, what do you do? I'm a connector. I'm a connector. My job is to literally pour into people. So if I see you, if I'm talking to you, and I find out what you want to do, can I cuss?
No.
You're doing it. You're doing it. You're not gonna work. I said you are a leader only if you enhance the people around you. If you, like you did Javion, which I love, and I'm about to give you an example.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Javion was his chief of staff. Javion, they was in it together, right? He found out whatever. Javion had different aspirations and dreams, and he wanted to do it. Now, a poor leader will keep Javion under him for 18, 19 years, following him around forever, not giving a crap, I can't cuss, what Javion wants to do. A great leader empowers Javion to go follow his dreams and anybody else under him. A great leader takes the time to have conversation with Javion, figure out what Javion wants to do, help him do that thing, and they partner in the future or not. Leaders are to pour into whoever comes to them to help them do that thing that they want to do. It's the most beautiful thing in the world when I meet somebody and they have the head down because life didn't hit them and they had all these dreams and they don't do them. And then you empower them and say, you can do this. It's hard. You can do this way. And you connect them to people to help do them. Literally about 2-3 months later, they're on a mission of doing this thing. That brings a smile to your face. You do this, you pour into people, not want anything back. See, that's what messed people up too. Everybody, you do it because he tells you to do it. And I'm going to tell you this, everybody see the spark in you, everybody see the spark in you. But most not going to say it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna say it. If I see it, I'ma say it, and people find that weird and crazy. I don't care if you claim you don't. The key word, claim you don't like me. It's a claim. Cause as long as I ain't claimed you my enemy, you ain't my enemy. I don't have any enemies.
Yeah.
You only an enemy if I claim you to be.
Right.
So we turn love into hate, literally. Once you know your mission and while you're here, none of that other stuff matters. I know that when I meet people and there's a spark, I am to pour into them. Now, whether they accept it or not, that's on them. But we help them, and it's for free. I don't do it expecting anything back. I don't need anything back. I'm well taken care of.
Amen.
And so that's how I use politics. Politics is a vehicle for me now. First, it was politics. It was a job. Until it clicked that person, that average person in the projects, I was born and raised in the projects, life hit them, no hope. Who connects to them? Who tells them you still can do whatever you want to do? Why I can't tell him? Because I'm scared he gonna look at me weird because I'm telling him? I don't care how he look at me for telling him. Because people look at you like a weirdo when you're trying to inspire people. That's the craziest thing, don't they? Because I used to look at you like a weirdo.
Yeah.
So when I remember earlier I said he changed me in a different way. Because people do stuff, right? They do mean stuff. Like really mean shit.
Cool.
I cussed again. Because they do
Okay.
really
How much is
mean.
that?
That's 3. Really mean stuff.
Yeah.
And so he used to just still be with them and hang with them and like, yo, sis, hey.
Hello.
He'd be with them and hang with them like, yo, sis, they the people still. They pray for them. What are you talking about? Pray for them. They just did this really mean thing. He taught me how to be kinder. He taught me how to love differently. He taught me the power of turning all hate into love. And so that's helped mold me into who I am. So that's what you taught me, in case you ain't know. I told you that before, I think.
Nice.
If not, you better remember now, because I'm not going to tell you
I
again.
got you. It's recorded. It's recorded.
Because it doesn't matter how much hate you get, you still send out the love. And I'd be like, can I please just cuss that person out? And he'd be like, no, sis, don't cuss him out.
No need to.
Sometimes people just need a good cuss out.
How did you develop that skill that she described?
It was already in him when I met him. But how did you, like, at a young age, he was always, tell her.
I mean, I'm not really sure, for real. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that I probably can't. I just attribute it to my parents, you know, and people that raised me and stuff like that. You know, I had a lot of different experiences coming up in the neighborhoods, working, traveling. But I, you know, especially my faith. You know, I'm a spiritual Israelite.
No, I got faith too, but
I think at the
sometimes
church,
people still need to get cussed out.
they really taught me how to be real peaceful at the church and stuff like that since I was real young. And so I definitely, the spiritual church and army really had me like on the straight and narrow. I used to be bad when I was little.
I can't.
I used to be ready.
He probably was trying to be a spy, like cramming through shit.
I used to be ready for whatever.
Get in this house.
So we have our late guest. Late alert. She's fashionably late, though.
5 was backed up so
But
much.
I thought you just wanted to look gorgeous for us. See,
I was here at like 25
75.
minutes ago. I was waiting to come
we
in.
was out. Why?
I was texting you, no answer.
I'm kind of busy. It's like when you're at an event and they're texting you and you're like, I'm kind of busy. I don't see the text. And they get mad. I was texting you when I came up. I kind of work with the governor, for the governor. I'm not going to, like, that's my priority right now. They'd be upset. But you look beautiful, Tony.
You. Something not the wrong last minute.
No, you look beautiful. So we got Jules and we got Z-Dog.
Oh.
And we want to welcome our guests again to You Are Watching Politics with the Princess, where hope is not too crazy for you right now on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, streaming live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe or follow. Call us now.
Yeah, it's about the time. We taking calls.
At 313 or send Sephora a question and she'll ask us, or Jules a question and he'll ask us if it got to be a kind question. If it's not a kind question, we pass. We need a sign that say pass.
Yeah.
Hold it up.
Yeah.
Like
Plus.
we'll say God bless you,
Yeah.
or we pray for you, or
Bless her heart.
turn that love in your heart into a ball. Turn that hate in your heart into a ball of love. Like hug yourself. Like, do you need a hug?
Most people need hugs.
So the call-in number is 313-355-6018. And we also want to say Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers.
Mother's Day.
And I say Happy Mother's Day to my mother. And you say your mother taught peace. My mother I saw my mom cuss a lot of people out. So that's what
Your mama keep it real.
my mama does keep
love
it
her.
real.
100%
And if I go to her house and I feel up here, she will let me feel down there. So that's how I stay grounded. My mama, I'm still Shanabana to my mama. And I better get out of her house if I think I'm anything else.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Tony, do you have any questions for our guests, or you just gonna come look fabulous? And
I would come and look
With the
fabulous,
Gucci
but
belt
I
on?
actually do have quite a few questions. I mean, you covered most of them because, So this is coming from like a Gen Z perspective. Because
Okay.
I believe I am the youngest here, correct?
Probably so. What you 18?
I wish. I wish. No, I'm 24, so I'm.
Oh, you a
got-
baby.
Definitely the youngest.
I'm like on the
I'm up
cusp
there now.
of like the end of the millennial and beginning of the Gen Z. So I call myself as a millennial.
Okay.
As a millennial all the way. So what is it in politics that just makes you want to continue to move forward? Because with a lot of things that's going on in our environment, honestly, sometimes I have to be like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to stop. This is too stressful. So I just wanted to get your
What?
perspective on that.
You can take that one first.
I mean, quite frankly, it's just a lot to do right now, and for that very reason, there's so much of stuff going on. We got to get more people like us in there. You feel me? It's like even working with like folks like at the Capitol, looking at other people in politics. It's not many of us, and so it's like if we really talk about sustainability, succession plan, and we talk about really changing the game and not letting people just do what they've been doing for hundreds of years. We got to stay involved in the process. It's gonna be rough in the beginning, but I'm confident. If we keep staying there and we get some more millennials, right? And and some of the other ones
Y'all kind of taking over.
then we're gonna be the ones that basically infiltrate the whole game, and then we can come with some of those radical ideas, those common sense ideas that we've been having. We know what's going on in the neighborhoods. We know what works. The easy ways to fix it too. We ain't got to go through all these different steps and take all day. How we was sitting on them stimulus checks for like. How long was we waiting on them stimulus checks? People calling me. I'm like, that's a
Wait,
fed.
some people
That's a
said-
fed.
I ain't
That's a
get
fed
one. Who
problem.
I gotta
Oh, you
call?
still ain't got it?
You can do it on your taxes.
Yeah, I'm like, people hit me up. I'm like, that's a
Right,
national thing. That's a
look,
fed.
how
I'm
about
waiting on one.
unemployment? I get so many calls
The
because
unemployment
I
ones we
work
do.
for the. I get so many calls.
Yeah.
Hey, can you?
We can help with
I'm like,
unemployment.
I do not work at unemployment. I can't press a button, sis. You can't press. I can't turn your unemployment
we
on.
can help. We can
But
help
I
with
can
that.
send you to somebody.
Right.
But for me, how do I keep going? Like I said, I don't look at politics anymore. In my head, it's literally about me using the avenues with being connected to certain things to empower you, to help you understand your voice, to do what you need to do. Instead of me thinking, like I said, let me work on getting this candidate I don't like elected. Yeah. I work on pouring into people that deserve to be elected. Even if that's creating a whole new person instead of like the old school, right? Because it's like back in and still now I will say is your daddy get elected, your son get elected, whether he deserves to or not. Yes. So yeah, bringing people in that doesn't have that family name recognition. I find that people who live in a community better represent their communities.
That part.
That so that's the why for me, because it's some days where you be like, man, why do this again? Because it's so much mess and crap, and people like you have to be very strong to even get where you have to have strong skin, because people will lie, like they will tell whole lies. And then the people that, and I always tell you this is what I tell you. The people that carrying it to you, to lie to you, hang up on them.
Bye.
Don't even bother, because it shouldn't have got to you anyway. Yeah. If that's your friend, or if that's somebody that's in your camp, and they be like, oh girl, such and such said that, hang up. Don't even, no ends, no nut. Hang up. That's one thing my mother taught. Hang up. Because they are the person that really don't support you.
They go to Memphis.
Because if they did, they wouldn't be telling you crap to try to bring you down.
Big facts.
I'm just telling you this because you need to know. I'm just telling you such and such don't like you because you need to know. You don't need to know who don't like you or not. You can already sense who don't like you. It's something called discernment, and you know that. You can already sense it. But guess what? I realized nobody on this earth can't touch you. They can't do nothing to you, so it don't matter whether they like you or not. So that once you start changing your mindset and get out of the mess, because one thing I don't do is mess in politics. You cannot inbox me. Somebody said A, X, Y, and Z. You cannot come to me and tell me, oh, Tashawana, don't hang with Tony because Tony did this, that. Guess what? That's going to make me want to hang with Tony more. Another thing, if somebody tell you don't hang with somebody else, something is wrong with that person. You are to have your own experiences. Yeah. Your experiences may be different with hanging with him than I'm hanging with him. You are not. If you are a friend, I am there just to hold you and comfort you if something is to happen between you and him. I am not there to tell you who not to talk to. I always tell, number one thing, when somebody tell you, repeat this, don't talk to somebody, you better run and talk to them. That means they're trying to stop something. They're trying to stop something that they see. Because you talk to that person, you might create some powerful, I won't say shit so bad.
You said it when you said it. You said I want to say it.
And when you talk to that person, you might create some powerful stuff with that person that they ain't seen.
A unicorn experience.
A unicorn experience. Look, I have a person like that in my life that people been trying to keep me away from since I got into politics. Soon they saw us link up together, it was like, don't talk to him. He bad. Al, he's been great to me. We have created wonderful stuff together. He's never done anything to me. So, we got the African American Leadership Institute. This is about to be the 10th year next year. We got, so my thing is have your own experiences. You can listen, but experience stuff on your own. That's one thing in politics that I do not like. If somebody choose not to talk to you because you're talking to somebody, let it go. So that's my advice I would give to young people coming, because when y'all coming, it's a lot of, because you got it. Oh, stay away from them. I'm telling you, stay away from them. Oh, I heard you talk. They called you, don't answer the phone. Huh? Yeah. He know how to handle everybody.
Do a good job.
He do a great job of handling
God
people.
Is still in the blessing business.
Yeah, so. Any more questions you have?
Not off the top of my head.
You got any questions on there?
All of this, because it's like with me and navigating through my personal experience, because I've only been involved in politics since 2019, and it was
you a baby?
A baby. And like this journey's just been so different because I always go into a room with like imposter syndrome. I'm like, I don't feel like I belong here. I look different. I act different.
Oh, girl.
I just don't feel like I'm supposed to be here. However, all of the work that I've done behind the scenes shows me you deserve
to be here. So don't feel like I am a black girl raised in the Herman Garden projects. Now I was a straight A student, but I am the worst projects. Like I literally walked to school, and I put this on my Facebook, over dead bodies. No shit. I went to school every day because of my mother. I got straight A's. And so I was valedictorian all the time. But what I had to see just in my surrounding, now I had friends, we had fun, we played stuff, but in that project, it was just it was drug infested, and you saw people literally get shot. This is what I'm seeing as a kid, right? So I'm just telling you a story, don't feel like you belong. So I graduate and do all those great things, but still I'm not feeling like, because they haven't seen what I seen. They haven't grew up where I grew up. They probably had the white picket fence and all this stuff. But I had the bomb mama that when I came in the house gorgeous, never had to want for anything, mall every week. I was, she created this world, although we lived in the projects. And my mother always told me you could do anything and have anything you want over and over and over again, right? So she drilled that in me. So I'm growing up with that, but I'm still not believing. So when I enter politics, You know, they tell you got to dress a certain way when you go to these dumb balls. You got to go get a dress. I don't even own a ball dress.
You got to wear your pearls.
I got to go out and you got to wear pearls.
I don't own a string
So
of
now
pearls.
this is a girl that buy, you know, I got to wear pearls and heels and all this stuff, right? This don't belong. But I did that for like a year or two. And I said, forget it. I got all these clothes in my closet with tags on them and stuff I done bought, but I feel like I don't fit in if I wear them. Girl, I start wearing my jeans to the NAACP dinner the next year. People start wearing their jeans, my jeans and my Louis Vuitton. I start being me. You belong in any room. This is what I'm about to tell you. As long as just be you. Don't be anybody else. This is what anybody gets when they talk to me. This is how me and the governor, we talk. And she's that person. Be you. A person will always respect you for being you. Then you're not telling the lie and they find out something later. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tell your story before somebody else try to tell it or lie on you. Yeah. If you did it, say you did it and move the hell on. Mm-hmm. That's it. Just always stand in your truth. But I always tell people, always be honest and straight up with people. That's one thing I do in politics. I'm going to tell you what it is, how it is. Now, how you receive it is different, but I'm going to politely tell you what it is, how it is, what I believe, what I'm not going to do, what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to disrespect you. So what you put out is what you get back. But I will tell you, you belong in every room. You are comfortable in every room. Be you in every room, and don't try to conform to be somebody else, because that's going to mess you all up.
I'm too big to conform.
That's where you mess up.
That's where you mess up when you conform, and then they say you was lying about who you was being.
Yeah.
Trying to be like them.
No, you be you and you be yourself, and you won't have any issues. Either they some people might don't want to that's your loss, I feel. Shoot, because I'm fly, right? That's your loss. You don't want to hang with Jules or Tashawana or Z-Dog or Tom. Your loss.
She won't stop saying it. Yeah.
Your loss. That's how I look at it. That's their loss. That's not my loss.
Definitely.
So that's how you look at it. And then when you watch when she walk in the room, we see her. She gonna walk right past us.
I would never.
It's gonna be bad. Right.
Like, yo, your girl walked past me. Now that she's a senator.
I would never change like that though.
All the goddamn time.
I
You ain't catch that cuss word.
I know you owe some money.
We gonna get a job.
Yeah,
do that. All the time they change.
Yeah.
So how do y'all handle that though? Like y'all just be like everything.
You let them
cool.
change.
Okay.
That's their problem with the universe.
Okay.
That's not my problem with the universe.
I got you.
I don't retaliate.
Mm-hmm. Right. Ain't no need to.
Ain't no need to retaliate. They get what they gonna get.
Right.
Then they gonna try to need you again. They gonna try to come for you again, and you politely say.
So as compassionate leaders like you all are, like, cause I see y'all, you know what I mean, moving around and bopping around. How do y'all handle that when the comeback around happens? So, ultimately, I grew up, I blew up, I made it to this space, and then, I started acting a little different. Yeah. Oh, then I run into something, and now I need y'all again. So now I'm back home base. What's up?
I smile and say I'm busy.
Okay.
Or really behind the scenes on the truth, I tell them the truth.
Yeah. You was out cold for that.
I don't even. I can't help you this time around. You did this.
Yeah.
Because if you're changing up on the people. And like I told you earlier,
yeah,
I value. Y'all call them volunteers. I call them team members.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I value anybody that take their time to do anything for me, because they don't have to do it.
That's right.
So. They know they did it. Why do I have to have a conversation about you changing up? That's wasting my time. I don't waste my time nor my energy. You know that. I'm off the phone. I'm not even answering the phone. Time is too valuable.
Yeah.
And like my father just died two weeks ago. And the one thing that made me realize is that time is short. It's very valuable. And I'm not going to waste it on mess or nonsense. So, like I do not care, and I never thought I would be at this stage. What anybody has to say about me, long as I treat people right.
That's a
Long
good
as
place to
I
be.
know it's a strong place to be. Once
good
that
place, real
click,
good place.
you know you can conquer anything you want to do. Once that click, but it takes a minute for it to click because it kind of affects you in the beginning. But that's wasting time caring about that. Long as you know in your heart you treat people right, you're respectful to people. Why is you caring what Susie Lou? Girl, your hair too short. Girl, your nose too big. What about go look at you, Susie Lou, too.
Right.
You don't go.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's not what we're here for. So once that click, the world is yours, literally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I
So-
agree. That's good advice.
Mm-hmm. So we want to remind you guys again, you are watching Politics with the Who?
Princess.
Woo! I like that. Let's do that one more time. Politics with the Who?
Political princess.
I like that.
Oh,
On
ringtone. Like
we got to bring a
Fanfare, something like
decoration.
that.
Yeah.
Had a crowd
Okay.
go wild.
Yeah.
We are on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, streaming live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe and follow. The number to call is 313-355-6018 or inbox Z-Dog. Her real name is Zipporah if you're looking for her. Or
They won't find me on Facebook.
They won't find
Right.
Z-Dog.
It's gonna be
That might be
somebody
why I don't
else.
have any questions.
I need to make you a Facebook page with just that name.
Yeah, maybe.
Z-Dog,
Maybe,
I-
because she plays so much.
Because she's
Your-
so
a lot of your
well
friends are
diverse
saying
into
hello.
stuff. She's so well. Tell them all hello.
A call?
Oh, we have a caller. How do we accept it? We're new, so we don't know. Hello?
Hi, yes, I have a question for State Rep Jewel Jones. I am a City of Inkster resident.
Hey, how are you today? What's your name?
Hi, this is Charles Blackwell. Why was Jewel driving drunk?
We said kind
yeah,
questions.
we said we only handle
I mean,
kind questions. Yeah, nah, sorry.
Y'all know me.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
Kind
Y'all
questions.
Y'all know me. I don't mind answering the questions.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing
But you wasn't driving drunk, though.
I know that's why I was like, I don't mind answering.
But they don't know that you wasn't actually,
Yeah,
you
we
wasn't
don't
driving
let
drunk. Right.
we don't let the case play
When
out,
they,
of
when
course.
they, when they,
Yeah, we don't let the case play
So
out.
he
real
wasn't
quick.
driving
Y'all
drunk.
ain't nobody.
do we have any more questions?
Any kind questions?
Any kind
Relevant
questions? Look, you
And
talk
it's
about,
in the first-
wait, you talk about kindness, nobody wants to.
Right,
Because
we
I
need-
was
we
getting
need
ready to
that
step
action.
into my Olivia Pope. I was going to be like, hold on, wait. We neither confirm nor deny that allegation.
No,
I
it's all
like
good.
it.
Y'all know I
Okay,
don't mind
I like it.
talking
I
to
like
these
it. I
guys.
like it. Support, you have any questions?
A lot of people are really just saying hello, and they're just like, you guys are dropping good information. It's not really question based. It's more so like
Supportive comments,
shout
comments and
outs.
stuff.
Yup.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, and hello to all our viewers too.
Hello
This
to
has been
all
a
our.
great, amazing first show.
Do you have any questions for us? Since you always have weird, she always have like I do this thing called question answer, and people be asking weird questions
Yeah.
like, Tashawana, do you wash dishes? Yes.
No, I
She
don't.
got it made.
I don't have.
I
I
gotta wash
clean
dishes.
my.
Yeah, I gotta watch this. That's therapeutic. I like washing dishes.
Yes.
My
Yes.
house, we have a system.
You know, you guys got a lot of upcoming events.
Oh, we
something
do.
I
So
don't
let's
know
get
about
to
it.
that. Oh my God. So I will get killed. You want to talk about your events first?
You can go.
No, you go. You go first. You're the guest.
I mean, I'm chilling as far as I'm just supporting. A whole
You're
bunch
never
of
just
events.
chilling. That's not a true statement.
I'm supporting a lot of events right now. I don't have any particular events planned though myself personally. We just supporting a lot. It's a lot of it's some folks coming in from like New York. I believe next week doing a drive-through and mental health awareness event. I mean it's a whole lot. I could pull out the calendar and go down the list of the stuff I'll be at. But definitely just check us out on social media, of course. Jewel Jones, and stay in the loop with all the events going on. And reach out to us. Call the office. Call me if you got my number, and we can get you plugged into whatever.
And you have this brand called Holla.
Holla,
And me being your
I love
sister, so I got these pink shoes, you guys. No, they're pink Fendi. I'm get on them for this because I've been asking. I'm going to buy it, and he still ain't sold it to me. They are the pink
gotta get it.
high top Fendi Nicki Minaj shoes,
I know
right?
which ones
Oh,
you're
I
talking
love
about.
them. And I've been looking for my Holla
I
jacket
gotta get her the jacket.
since winter. to wear my holla jacket or a pink holla t-shirt or something. I'm about to get her. I'm about to just tell you the truth because I'm honest. I'm about to get her to take your stuff and steal and put holla on a pink t-shirt for me to wear. Because I ain't got it yet. At least I'm honest, right?
She on the sushi like if it's logo, I'll put on there.
At least I'm bad. You can just create it because you already know how to do that.
Because he playing a
It's been
he got some sweet stuff.
a long time.
The bucket hats.
It's been a long time.
I
I can wear it here.
I got you for sure. We gonna make it happen. We getting everybody. You can get y'all all geared up. I got you.
He got a great brand with hoodies and all that stuff. And when he wanted to start it, remember years ago?
Yeah.
And we was like, you got to just pay for the name and do all that stuff. And it just took off. And everybody's saying holla. Like, the governor said holla. Everybody's saying holla.
Everybody.
So we have some events, too. We have a Mother's Day brunch tomorrow.
Okay.
It's free. It's on my Facebook page, if you guys are all on Facebook. Tashawana Gill. Tashawana Political Princess. Yeah, I don't, that part, yeah. But it's a free Mother's Day brunch tomorrow. What time is it? At 12. Oh, did you see it on there? Are you coming?
I'm probably going to be asleep.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so we have that event, and it's free. It's a free brunch, and it's but you have to RSVP because it's limited, right? Yeah. We also have the Cupcake Princess Tour. It starts in a place where I kind of started from, Inkster. And what the hell is Cupcake Princess, right? That's not a cuss word. Hell's not a cuss word. So don't look at me like that.
What the heaven is?
So Cupcake Princess is my nonprofit organization that pours into young women around the state. And we're going on tour around the state, and we're starting at Inkster. We're going to be at the Dozier at 5 p.m. Everybody is welcome. We focus really on at-risk young ladies, but all ladies are welcome. And this is a different type of mentorship because you're literally stuck with the person and actually seeing what they do. If you want to be a lawyer, you're stuck with a lawyer. Like, you're at their office. Like, they're telling you how to go to school and be a lawyer. Same for a doctor. If you want to get in this crazy political world, we got that too. Yeah. Then we got this amazing thing, y'all, coming up. And we're going to talk about this every week. Oh, okay. We got this amazing thing coming up. We're going to talk about this every week. Juneteenth kickoff celebration, right? So this is all over my Facebook page too. That's how you're gonna get it right now until we bring other stuff. And it's with the African American Leadership Institute, and we kick off. You're playing baseball with us. Yep. We kick off on, that's a Wednesday or a Thursday? Is that Thursday? Thursday, the 17th, June 17th. Detroit PAL is also a partner, and we have the Detroit Stars. And it's the 100th year celebrating the Detroit Stars. Playing is a commemorative game playing against the Detroit Diplomats, which is filled with elected officials that's going to get their butt kicked. He's one of them, right? Because it's the Stars with athletes and stuff, and we partner with the Black athlete on that. We'll give you more information about that. But we also have something at the end of the night called the Black Ball, bow ties and high tops. And then on the 19th, we have the African American Leadership Awards. Wow. We've changed the venue. Okay. It is at a new place that is being built from the ground up as we speak. We will be one of the first group to use it. Ooh. So we're making history again. History. We always making history, right? Ever since we touched each other, we've been making history. So ever since we connect. So, you want to join us there? It's at the Music Hall Amphitheater. Yeah, they started today. Trucks pulled up. Trucks pulled up today. Tickets are going quick. But the 2021 African American Leadership Awards will take place there. So that's what we have coming up. And so I think we okay with doing this next Friday too.
Yeah.
Next Friday, 12 o'clock. Maybe we get Kevin Harrington here. Oh, yeah. You're welcome to come back anytime. We ain't going to kick you out. You can just show up. I know he probably mad he ain't here now. He think we ain't invite him. But I thought y'all come together. But anyway. Z-Dog will be here next week. Tony gonna be here next week. You don't have to be on time. We like that you was fashionably late. You spiced it up a little bit.
Technically, I was on time. I was just like, when is the perfect moment for me to come in?
inside.
And we want to thank you guys again for watching the Politics with the
Political Princess.
Z-Dog, Tony, and J-Dog. We'll call him J-Dog. On WJZZ, Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. I like making them nicknames. Y'all know that, right? Streaming live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe and follow. Thank you so much, and we are done.